Race number 10 here tonight. Richmond Raceway for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Awesome battle going on with all the drivers in the points championship with only 3 races to go. Outlier TV, I'm Robert Warren, your host, alongside co-host Chris Schusler. Chris, say hi to the people.
And hello, everybody. Robert, can I tell you how excited I am to be here?
You can tell us all, Chris.
I'm pretty excited to be here.
Well, you sound it. Looking at some beautiful weather for tonight. 69 degrees, 25% humidity, partly cloudy. And I hit a button I shouldn't have. Partly cloudy, 1 mile an hour winds. Our fuel window's absolutely wrong, but I'm going to estimate it's around the 50-ish lap mark. These guys are going to need to pit 3 GWCs. They're rolling on the grid. We got 19 cars in the field. We're going to go ahead and take a look at everyone as they're rolling out. So
better get a move on it, buddy.
Better get a move on it. It's going to be a short one, so I don't know if we're going to be able to even get through the full grid right now. Tolson on the pole. Parsons outside pole. Ryan in third. Root newcomer in fourth. Fifth is Boyd. Park is sixth. And I think our pace car is going to tuck in here. So we should probably just stop it.
They'll get it.
Oh, no, it's 2 laps. We could have rolled it, Chris.
Oh, well, keep going. We got first name on the inside in number 5. And first name, he's on the outside in position 6. You can take over at 7.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Coming down the backstretch now. P7 is Don Francesco Phillips in 8th. 9th is Hurst. Phipps in 10th. 11th is Baldwin. And 12th is... Sorry, Copperthorne. They're swapping around on the screens there. 13th, Straminsky. 14th is Ramsey. 15th is Foster. Ledford is...
You can do it. You can do it.
17th, Lashbrook. 18th is our good friend Richardson. And Wagner rounding out the field. Good battle here for the lead already. We're going to be having some issues with our timing tower, so let's grab this one for now.
Robert, I have no problem with you thinking we might have a problem, because I like to keep with the mediocre level of broadcasting that we bring.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good race tonight. Like, these guys just finished Indianapolis last week. We had an excellent battle where the drivers went green flag for, I forget, Root crashed. No yellow flag? Or yellow flag
Yellow
out.
flag.
Go ahead and take a look at our OTV instant replay. See what happened to...
I'd love to know what happened.
What happened? Here we are.
What happened?
That?
Ooh. The 3 machine of Dan Park.
Yeah, Park.
You can see that they're coming down the backstretch here. And Phillips already, right?
Yikes.
Trouble there. So tough break for Jeremy Root, getting the chrome horn, running up high. Good job by him. Let's hop over to park. We're not going to have much time today reviewing these cautions. Being a short track. It happened on the backstretch here. So let's take a look at Dan Park, see what he sees right here. Did have a car on the inside. I mean, yeah, could be. Go back to a live action here, see if our first name issue's gone. It's probably not going to be gone. I think SDK is actually working on this, so we're probably going to be out of luck. I got to post in the SDK channel, get that fixed, but...
I can predict... oh.
What happened?
We figured out what just happened.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah, wild. I bet I could predict the podium.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hear it, buddy.
Well, coming in third tonight will be first name.
Oh, God, you're ruining everything.
I know. Dad jokes.
Right.
All right.
Wonder if
Back
I can
to live
use
racing.
This
We'll do it live!
Go. Picker.
It gives us something.
Yeah, even the old one isn't working. This is the original timing tower. Not working at all.
We just need somebody to blame.
Well, we have this F1 timing tower. It works.
That's something.
That's a little aggressive. I'll clean this up under the next caution, and
yeah,
we'll make that useful.
We don't need all that data, but some of it was pretty handy.
First caution, lap number 6. Rough start here. 3 wide action. Hoping we get some green flag run-ins here. Arson out to a great start again.
Now, if I remember right, Ben Parson has, well, since last week, never driven here.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Chris. Like, this is his first time here. It looks like the team has done the homework. And, he's being chased by that 28 of Tolleson and then that 67 of Benny Two Names. He's trying to get away from his Mr. Button's name, but it's just not going to happen.
No.
Drivers settling in here. I think one of the interesting things is, and I don't know if this tower will do it, but we're going to see. Oh, it does.
Yeah, I mean, that tower works well.
Oh, looking at lap times here, you see sub 22 second times for our leader. I don't know if pushing too hard is going to be the move. We got the 66 of Phillips on the bumper of Ryan coming down the backstretch. Great shot through the front stretch out of turn 2 now. That 66 falls back a little bit. A little loose. These guys are going to be known to get loose. This track is pretty hot, Chris. And if only we had a weather analysis here.
Oh, this is one of my favorite things that you do.
So track temp isn't that hot. It's only 73 degrees, but big shout out to Precision Fencing and Gates for coming on board this season, and Ipswich Bay Soap Co.
Wouldn't mind lathering up with a little soap.
Yeah, bet you would. You
You're
dirty
right.
girl.
So, yeah, Richmond, what, 3/4 mile track. You talked about the heat that's involved in this race tonight. Asphalt, right? Is that right? Asphalt track tonight?
Yeah, that's what we run here.
Yeah.
62 trying to make his way back up front. He's still showing a little bit of damage on the rear of the car. Root's got his hands full and work cut out for him. Taking a look at one of our hard chargers right now. We're going to take a look at the 13 machine of Chris Ramsey. He's up 5 spots, running 9th right now. Good job by that 13 machine to make way in the field. Looks like Parsons is just, you know, he's not really running any faster than anyone, but he's being consistent up front. As like a lot of the battle here, we're going to go in and check on another driver in just 1 second. Alex Foster we're looking at right now in that 24 machine. I believe he's supposed to be the 21. So that's a little confusing. He's got pressure from the 3 machine of Dan Park. He's going to be marching up the field. We've seen Dan, he's a newcomer here, Chris, and he's been pretty stout running since he started.
And Dan Park was on the podium last week.
Yep. He was.
So he knows how to get it done.
Top 3 have broken away just about a second ahead of 4th spot. You can see that Carson is just holding steady with Tolson and Ryan in behind. So, Tolson, he's not really had an iconic season this year so far. But, you know, he's been known to win. So I'm wondering how he's going to hold up tonight.
He had that unfortunate wreck last week early in the race.
Pretty much lap 1, he was done.
Johnny Hurst in 5th place.
What is
Nice
he?
to see him. Nice to see him command a top 5 position this early.
Yeah, I mean, he was running around the shed asking drivers for tips, crew chiefs for tips, and it looks like he's found the secret sauce here. But shout out to the guys at rehab that are watching the broadcast tonight. Apparently, Hurst frequents the rehab. You don't know how to react to that one, do you, Chris?
That hits home. So yeah, I don't want to make a comment.
Wow, dude.
We're gonna hit one of these buttons and see what happens. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I don't know if my cameras have
I like
loaded.
it. They have loaded.
Have not.
Not loaded. Well, I like what you're delivering here. This
I
is
like
nice.
the gyro
Oh, look at
cam.
that sun.
Oh man, put on your shades, brother. You see,
Oh yeah, I got him on.
Phillips in front of Hurst here is running the second groove in 3 and 4. I wonder if that's going to become more viable as the race moves on. Ooh, Phillips getting loose. And this is going to be a track where throttle control is absolutely necessary. You can see Don Francesco creeping up on the bumper of Hurst with Boyd in behind him. Boyd's been heck of a hell of fast the last few
Say
races.
that again, buddy.
Heck of a hell of a fast.
Okay.
You know, you can say whatever you want to say.
You can't change the rules just because you don't like how I'm doing it.
Take a look at a battle here a little bit further back in the field. Park gets around, or he's working to get around the 46 of Phipps, and now chasing Ramsey. So, you know, we've seen Park march up front through the field several times and be able to manage his tires. So this is going to be interesting to see how far he can get up, or if we're going to have a caution later on.
Yeah, I'm excited that he's charging back up after that little incidente. Let's do a, here, I'm looking at the chat here. Let's do a check-in with Stremensky in 16th place.
Stremansky.
Where is he in the, there we go. Okay. Making up 3. Low, losing 4. My bad. I gotta just brush up on my math.
Ain't that the truth?
No! God, please!
You know, Streminsky here could be just saving his stuff. And I'm not opposed to it, but you can't fall too far behind. He's sitting about 10 seconds back as Wagoner in front of him, and that 30 machine gets into the wall. But there's a big cluster truck of cars. Or trucks right here. Yeah, I did that on purpose. This is a PG-13 channel, you know?
Yeah.
I'm happy these guys are able to run so close together. However, you know, calamity and carnage could easily happen here if these guys don't settle down. See the 01 getting up into the wall. We're going to have to monitor wall usage.
If there's one thing I always try to be cautious of, it's calamity and what was the other thing you said?
Carnage.
Carnage?
Yeah.
I always,
Leffert!
whoa!
You saw it live.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
And
No!
that's a good old throttle control there.
He's a maestro.
Let's go back a lap. We're gonna hop in the cockpit if we get it in time.
Oopsie.
Tried to save it, but you can hear him throttle up.
Way to go, a-hole!
And let's watch that again.
Is that just tires getting too hot?
Yeah, it's a greasy track. Greasy track attitude. It's tough to manage, right? So
Yeah.
tough break for Ledford, but this is gonna whip up some strategy, Chris. Gonna whip it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
And look who's leading. It's first name. And no tires for the top 3.
That's how do you say, a little spicy, huh?
Yeah, 35 laps in, our second caution of the night. We're gonna go over. Just 1 second. We're gonna switch 2 things. So we're gonna run this beautiful commercial for a second here. We'll BRB.
At Wagoner's Welding, craftsmanship isn't just what we do, it's who we are. For over 25 years, Wagoner's Welding has been a family-owned business built on honesty, hard work, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's custom truck beds or ramps, heavy-duty fabrication, hydraulics, or precision repair work, every weld and every detail is crafted for strength, reliability, and long-lasting performance. We don't cut corners. We build quality that lasts because your truck needs to work as hard as you do. When you want value, craftsmanship, and custom work done right the first time, choose the team that treats you like family. Visit Wagoner's Welding at 446 DeHart Church Road in North Wilkesboro or call 336-670-3427 to see how we can get your job working for you.
And I know you're waiting, Chris, but we're back. It's pretty dang close, buddy. The lights are off. We're going through, I believe that's... Oh, no, the lights are off. We got 1 lap.
We'll pull a driver next time if we got a second. Do a little catch up.
Oh, I love catch-up.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our top 3 finishers. Last week we had Ryan, Parson, and Dan Park in the top 3. Parson won the week before, so we've got one heck of a points battle here in Season 9 of this series. And looking at our points battle here, Parson is 13 points back, Lloyd 17, Copperthorn 34, and top 5 is Don Francesco 38 back. So there's still time for these guys to figure it all out.
Hey, I like that. Copperthorn, Mr. Consistency, 15th at the moment.
Now, Chris, remember, no tires for the top 3.
Thank you for reminding me, buddy. Let's see what happens here.
So I'm expecting that you're going to see fresh tires charge forward. And Ryan is underneath Parson. Phillips on the outside. 3 wide out of 4. And he's got freshies. Parson's able to get to the bottom there. Good job by Parson.
Ooh. I told you, Ben Parsons got me up to 2 packs a day.
This is further back in the field. We're taking a look at the 69 machine of Lashbrook. Up to 10th right now. Good battle down the backstretch. A bunch of 2 wide drives. Lap 40 underway. That's Phipps in the bottom side in that 46 machine.
Yeah, these guys are doing a good job. I mean, we had that caution, but we're about a third of the way done, and they're just delivering good driving. They're charging hard. We're seeing competitive drives. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. And you see here, we'll go back to our lovely vintage timing tower. Is that Phillips has taken the lead by 1.2 seconds, where Tolleson, Parsons, and Ryan are getting on the struggle bus. And the reason why they're on the struggle bus is they're like, we're gonna pull up this graphic here. Look at these pit stop stats. They're the only 3 that didn't take tires, and they're in both lanes.
Other than being passed by Phillips, they're holding ground though. So I don't know. Is that the struggle bus or?
It is a struggle bus because you're about to see something bad happen.
Hanging on. Okay. Well,
you got
Tollison hanging in there pretty well.
Tollison's in the second lane. Ryan's in the bottom lane. So these, and look at him behind there, bumping and banging.
Johnny Hurst taking a position to 4th. And the Don, Nicholas, up to 5th.
And he took tires too, so I expect him to march up. We've seen Phillips before in other coverages where he's able to break away, make a charge. Where it's going to matter the most is that, if he's able to maintain it. And these guys behind him, since they might be using too much brake. And with having slower cars in front of them using that much brake, it could be troublesome.
I think you'll agree with me, but the off strategies are always fun. And to see, the previous top 3 drivers before the caution maybe start to fall back, and then with the next pit cycle or caution, watch them try and charge back up the field is always a fun thing to check out.
Absolutely. A little brush of the wall. I think that was Tolleson in the wall.
I think you're right.
I'm not seeing any damage
with tires.
Well, it's going to become worse and worse, right? These tires are hitting that heat cycle fall off. So, Parson, Ryan, Tolleson, all are now starting to fall off even more as that heat gets in those tires, and it's really showing the level of wear in them.
And Robert, if we could pull up the number 69 of Brian Lashbrook. He's in 9th place right now. Where did he start?
17th, so he's definitely marching forward. This is a good run for Brian.
It is. It is. He had a good race last week, and I made a joke that Sarah Lashbrook wasn't in the chat, and he did well. And guess what? She's not in the chat again, and he's doing well.
Oh, hot tamales.
I doubled down.
Yeah, you're going to get a stern written email.
I think not by him.
Oh, man.
But hey, great job, Brian. Doing very well.
And now Parsons under fire from 3 trucks that have better tires. Lashbrook looking on the outside, looking to go 3 wide. Phipps slides up. Baldwin in behind. Well, on the underside. Ooh. Yeah, that was tight there. Brian did a good job of being heads up and checking up, you know?
Heads up, check up.
Yeah, it's in my...
Somebody just joined the chat. Uh-oh.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Who's brushing the wall there? A 2 machine of retro rips. Tim the Tool Man Richardson. You don't touch the concrete, Tim. You leave it alone. Leave it alone.
He's trying to scratch some paint off for weight efficiency.
Yeah. Take a look at last lap time. Right. Last lap times around. Phillips Hurst running very similar times, about a 0.5 tenths the difference. Don Francesco fastest lap last time around, so we might have to watch out for the real 24 machine.
This is on the fun, hunt. Robert.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun.
I am. This has gotten hot. Salsa. Where were mid?
I thought you were gonna make
medium.
it like. I thought you were gonna make it like sexual, like that kind of hot. I was like, Chris, this is like
there is a chair. The chair walk with his shoes. La 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 la. He walk on the street. The chair is walking. Right.
Jesus.
I know.
That one was a little long.
No, this is. I know. Yeah. Just trying to give the people what they want.
I don't know if they want that one.
I don't know. We got airtime to fill. This is a great. This is a great race, though. This is a lot of fun. Almost halfway, and we've seen some great racing, so I'm enjoying it.
Absolutely.
Johnny Hurst is second, by the way. That's fun.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that gap right there, the 2-second gap, 3 seconds on Don Francesco. But look at that 3 machine in 4th. Dan Park, 3.5 back. He's probably on the move.
Yeah, Dan delivered some great racing last week, and it's exciting to see him up front. He was involved in that little incident early on, and he's charged up to the front. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been a fine addition to the Season 9 roster here, and I think I'm expecting a win out of him at some point because he's just been ripping. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I lost those cams again. Maybe there's no driver cams for this track. I'm not really sure. Let's take a look at those lap times again. Last lap time. The fastest lap, look at that. 16 of Straminsky.
Yeah.
Run the short tower
Straminsky. Who was talking about Straminsky earlier?
And
terrible broadcasting.
The sun's coming down too, so we're transitioning into a night race or an early evening race. That's going to give some more grip on the track.
Can we do a weather check-in?
Yeah, we can do that, buddy.
Let's see, we had 73, but
Hotter,
that
but
temp
it's
is warmer.
It's darker. Well, these cars are, as they're going around, these trucks as they're going around, they're putting heat into the track. And, I'm interested to see what the pit strategy is going to be here, because now we're looking at some of the lap times here. Dan Park, the fastest for the last lap, the last 2 times. But let's take a look at the last 5 laps. Parson
And Dan
Tollison.
Dan Parks. I'm sorry, Robert. Yeah, he's real close to getting on the podium position right now.
Dan Park is hunting it down. So let's switch back the gap. Even Boyd's closing in here. So we're looking at Parson, and the reason why we're on Parson is because Parson is the furthest truck ahead over Ryan and Tollison, who didn't take tires at lap 35 when that caution came out. In the bottom right hand of the screen, those are the fastest 5-lap average trucks on the track. So Don Francesco, Dan Park, Boyd, and Hurst, and Straminsky, those top 5 trucks, I think our leader here, the 66 of Phillips, is not going to be able to go the distance. He might have pushed a little too hard, because he should be marching. He should be in the top 5 of lap time.
Robert, does the timing tower need a refresh? Am I going mental?
Why?
Parson he's in 13th?
Chris, he didn't pit on lap 35.
No. I know, buddy. I just didn't think he was that far back. That's why I asked.
He's on 67 lap old tires.
Okay, buddy. I just was asking you. I was just confirming. That's all. I didn't think he would have fallen back that far. I get it. I get the math sometimes.
A position just opened at Outlier TV here for a go-announcer.
No, God, please, no!
Olsen grabs rubbers, and not the rubbers you're thinking of, Chris. Benny Two Names jumps to pits. I'm not sure what happened here. We're gonna go and take on Benny Two Names. Ledford's in the pits, but he's showing jump to pits. So let's go here and look at this for a second.
What does that mean, jump the pits? For the fans. Of course, I know. I know.
It means they use the hotkey to get themselves there. And he looks like he's coming in hot.
Whoa.
You can't. Hold on.
Oh, nuts.
Wasted.
Hey, what happened?
Whoa, that was rough.
Oh, where did that come from? That's wild.
Wow, dude.
Back up with our leader, the 66 of Phillips. And you can see now that gap has narrowed down. He was 2 and 3 seconds ahead. Don Francesco in the 3rd spot. So, I wonder what the pit call is going to be here for these drivers. Pitting early is going to be advantageous. And Phillips coming in. And look, 6-7 should take some notes from the 66 entering the pits correctly there. Oh, man.
Wow. This race is unpredictable, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Little bump there from Don Francesco on the 58 of Hurst, our leader, opening up the door for Dan Park to get in that 2nd spot. So, I'm wondering here. I'm looking for Parson. Parson's up in the 10th. He's only 10 seconds back. So he's been able to gain or maintain a little bit of time on those old Ace tires. But I'd be coming in here and grabbing rubbies. You're going to be looking at Phillips coming out with a substantial lead over these guys. But if a caution happens, Phillips could be in Heartbreak Hotel.
I stayed there once.
Oh, yeah? Did they leave a mint on the pillow?
Yeah, and I couldn't get a late checkout.
Yeah. Should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have paid that girl so much. Oh, little loosey-goosey from Dan Park as he takes the lead coming out of turn 2 over hers. Hats off to Dan Park getting her done.
Getting her done. This is something.
Don Francesco on the outside of 58 of hers, looking to make a move there. That outside line is coming in. Gonna see if Don Francesco can run that third groove and make it stick. It's gonna get a little bit of a run down the front stretch, but he's got to get pretty much a full car, and he's holding them tight. Good driving by these two drivers.
Both of them in the Ram truck.
Maybe that's why my cameras didn't work.
The Ram truck blew it up.
First, wasn't able to get the momentum out of 4. Don Francesco is gonna complete the pass. Parsons still holding on here. Lashbrook coming in the pits. Oh, misclick. Wagner in the pits as well. Go and take a look at that 16 machine again. He's starting to stitch together a good run.
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. Lindsay from the chat was rooting on Mike Straminski earlier. So, yeah. He's doing well. Loving this cam, by the way, too, buddy.
So, I think one of my issues here is I have to load it for each car. So if I go and I check Don Francesco's in a Ram, that camera is not available for a Ram. Now you know. Now we know.
You have pulled the curtain back for all the fans.
You know,
here at Outlier TV.
Yeah, 4K broadcasting, questionable overlays today. We still got the good commentary. I think it's good.
It's been mediocre. It's been, maybe a little better than mediocre today.
Yeah.
Soundboard. Whoa.
Yeah, I just threw that up there.
You're premature on that, buddy.
No, you hurt my feelings with the commentary.
Oh.
Right.
Sorry about that. We are doing a great job.
Another entrance into the pit is the 19 of Rick Baldwin, the 21 of Foster in the pits, and also Tim Richardson. And look who's coming in the pits. Meow, the 33 machine of Ben Parson.
Meow is Boyd.
No, I can say meow when I want to, Chris. Say it.
Oh, boy. Who's this coming out of the pit right now? With the sharp colors there. Miami Vice.
The 2 of Timmy Richardson.
I like it. Fan of that. And his locks of hair.
Not everyone can be as beautiful as him.
I'm not.
Don Francesco coming in hot. Let's see if he makes it clean. That's a clean bean. Dan Park staying out. Jump over to him in that 3 machine. I think one of the things that we saw at Indianapolis was some of these drivers elected to stay out later than others. And with the tire fall off, I don't know if that's advantageous.
What? Let's do this for kicks. Let's take a look at his fuel gauge, Dan Park.
Well, I can only guess.
How long?
Do you know why I can only guess, Chris? And it won't work on this tower.
Because you can't pull it up.
Yeah, it won't work on that tower.
Boy.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
we'd still like you guys to like and subscribe if that's possible, because that will help us later on in our hopes and dreams of plaque getting.
And Dan Park, he's fallen behind a little bit with fresh tires. Richardson checks up to avoid the carnage. But the 3 machine of Park is just, I think he's holding on for a caution. And we talked about pit stops. And look at where that 66 machine of Chris Phillips is. He's only pitted 15 laps ago.
And if I might add, too, Mr. Consistency, the number 98, Eric Copperthorne, second place.
He's got to pit. These guys got to pit. Because let's take a look at these lap times last time around. Park is 23 seconds. And you look at Phillips, he's 22.5. And look at Parson. Parson here is 22 flat, 22.10 in 11th spot. So these tires fall off quite a bit. So their best lap times, you remember, are 22s. Now these guys are running a mix of 23.6s, 23.2s. And you're right, Chris. Copperthorne is running some blistering laps compared to Park, who's on the same strategy.
Yeah, like half a second.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
So this is the part of the broadcast where we ask the experts, and well, we can't pull the drivers in yet, and I'm not an expert, so we default to you. So are you ready?
Oh shit.
Hey, easy, buddy. Okay, well, if you're Dan Park, you have 8 seconds over your next competitor. Your tires are getting old. What do you do here if you're Dan Park?
If Dan Park's
Bite
got the
bullet,
fuel,
come in now.
no.
What's that?
If he's got the fuel, he's staying out. The same with Copperthorne.
Okay.
He's got 20 seconds over Phillips. What he's got to hope for is that Phillips' tires fall off by the time he closes up that 18-second gap.
So he's just going to drive it dry.
Yeah.
And then come in, or obviously hope for a caution.
Yeah, I think that's really the only way to go. And shout out to Catman, Nick Boyd. He's having a great race. We haven't really focused on him much this race, but he started 5th up to 4th. He's went one eye. Don't think he's come into the pits just yet. We came in 12 laps ago, so it looks like I'm a liar.
You're just confused.
I think it's my age.
You're only as old as you act, or something like that.
So race number 10's been ripping away. 30 laps left, Chris. Next week, we're headed to Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. 400 laps for race 11. Only 2 races left in the season after tonight.
I'm gonna be I'll be down when we finish this up.
I don't even know what that means.
I just mean I'm enjoying the racing and I'm enjoying the battles, and these guys are really sticking it to each other here as these last few get close.
Hell yeah, baby.
The Maine Coon man himself.
Yeah, Juliet. Man, I've been off work for a couple weeks because everyone wants to know that I had shoulder surgery. My cats won't leave me alone. They just won't.
Well, cats like attention, and so do you. So that's a
2 peas and apologetic.
that's a match made in heaven, I think.
Take a look at our leader from a bird's eye view. Shout out to TrackCams22 for giving us this sweet views. He is the leader, so 23 threes. And if you look at Phillips and Boyd, they've only gained about 2.5 seconds on Dan.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's holding his ground. He's doing a great job.
So let's take a look at last lap times. 23.4, 23.2s. Boyd and Baldwin and Phillips just under 23 seconds, 0.4 a lap. Times that, divide that into 24. Or times that by 24. Do some math, Chris. I don't know.
Hey, wasn't even listening. I don't know what you're
That's
talking about.
That's about 8 seconds. So if the race is to stay green right now, and Park can maintain his pace, Phillips, Boyd, and Baldwin will not close the gap on Park. Park mathematically should be able to maintain pace. Copperthorne might have a little pressure from Phillips and Boyd because he's within that 8-second gap there. So, I mean, that's pretty sweet.
It's very sweet.
What's this camera do? Asking for a friend. Let's check in on our second place in points, the 33 machine of Ben Parson.
Ben Parson with the sweet driver suit.
Oh, one of Ledford ducking down into the pits. You can see Parson is quicker than our leader, but is further back. He's currently 9th. You know, I think that they were hoping for another quick caution here, so you didn't see Tolleson or Parsons or Ryan pit. And we've got still 16 cars in contention. But
I had a question. Do we have the graphic that shows when drivers pitted last?
yeah.
Let's pull that one up. I want to see how many laps Dan Park has been driving
72.
since last pit. 72.
Yeah, that's crazy. 19 laps to go. This race has ripped through.
He's going to have to come in for fuel.
I don't think so.
Really soon. No?
No, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
he's locked into the strategy. In order, yeah, like, and the guys that pitted that second time, they don't have any more tires in the pits. So even if a caution does come out now, Phillips, Boyd, Don Francesco, Baldwin, they all took tires twice. So there's only 2 sets of tires in the garage. Technically, Park, Copperthorne, Parson are the only ones that I know that have a set of tires in the pits. This is what you got to stay up on top of these things, Chris. That's why we're here. Come on.
Well, I thought we were a team, so as a team, we could deliver all the facts that the folks, the viewers, they can ask for.
You're right. You're right. We are a team. We're a great team. 74 looking under the 66 of Phillips. So we saw 66 fall off in that earlier part of the run, and he's pushing that truck hard. So now we're seeing the effects of hard throttle.
Ooh.
On board now. Yeah, you don't want to be counter steering on the exit of the turns at all. But you see how much wheel input is in there? You're seeing that red tape go out of the camera shot. And that means that that's a lot of steering. Let's go ahead and pick on the 69 of Lashbrook now. Ooh, he's pushing too. Watch him down into
in
turn
races, the cameraman never goes to me, ever. Nothing.
I mean, I'm watching him drive, and I'm sad for you, bud. Maybe the cameraman will in the future. I don't know. Now let's take a look at our leader as he comes down into turn 1. He's clutching. He's saving fuel, Chris.
I can love this.
Talk about strategy. I mean, I'm interested to
Yes,
see.
very, very interesting.
But do you see what's different now that we've bounced around to separate cars? Is that Dan is hitting the bottom of the yellow line, and look at his red tape. He's only out of that camera shot of turning that wheel for a short amount of time.
So why is that for the fans?
He's slowing down for the apex and hitting the apex of the corner right and not burning up his tires.
Okay. Now, is that also because he's clutching, so that's also just naturally bringing the speed down?
Nope. He's likely been doing it the whole time, just making sure that you're applying the right amount of brake pressure. Richmond is a very technical track. The both corners are very different. So you got to be, going into one, it's a later apex, so you'll see that red tape turn down, like disappear later on. And then in 3 and 4, it's an earlier apex, but two very distinctly different corners. I hope he's got enough fuel. You can see Boyd and Phillips 12 seconds back. Copperthorne maintaining that gap at 8 seconds. So, I mean, we'll check back in on this this crazy battle here. Copperthorne coming in the pits.
That means that Dan Park could be equally low on fuel.
Yes. Shout out
Very interesting.
Shout out to the viewers tonight. Giving us something to talk about. All
And
the people.
shout out to Ipswich Bay Soaps.
And
Precision
Fence and Gates. We normally have those scrolling up, but it's just mediocrity all around tonight.
We're really blowing it. Good thing we have good racing to make up for it.
Let's see if we can do this.
Oh,
I didn't even look. I just clicked it away. Was it still saying first names?
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's disheartening.
We're rocking through that problem though. Like I said, that's great racing is just totally, the viewers don't even know it's gone.
They don't even know it's gone. Only 5 laps to go. Dan has got such a substantial lead there that there's no reason he shouldn't be able to pocket enough fuel to get it done. Like, he could give up 2 to 3 seconds a lap right here, and there's no concerns whatsoever. And he's still 11 seconds ahead, so this one's winding down. Chris, this has been a freaking awesome battle.
It has been. It's been, I don't know. I can't remember any others better. I'm sure we had some good ones, but I'll say this has been a great race. Maybe one of my favorites.
Pass for third. Don Francesco grabs the third spot, and he's got... Nope. That's Baldwin is in behind, not Phipps in the 46, a lap down. Good run for the 24 machine. And we got Parson. Well, let's roll through some of the cars here as we're winding down. We've got 2 laps to go, so we'll go back. Position here. That's Phillips in the 66, then Baldwin, Hurst, and then Parson in behind. So our leader just took the white flag, and Parson wants a position over Hurst if possible to maximize the point gain on Ben Ryan. But our winner tonight is going to be the 3 machine of Dan Park.
Good show tonight, guys.
Heck of a show, actually. All drivers getting it done, keeping it clean. Once again, shout out to our sponsors, Wagoner's Welding, title sponsor for Season 9 at Roughneck Racing, partnered by Ipswich Bay Soap Co. Scrub-a-dub-dub was just Mother's Day. I don't know what holiday's up next. Father's Day?
Memorial Day. You guys celebrate that?
I don't know. We have some kind of day. Yeah, we have Victoria Day. I believe that's what it's called in Canada.
Hey, that's an occasion you can buy soap for.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Let's let's take a quick break and we'll do some driver interviews.
At Wagoner's Welding, craftsmanship isn't just what we do, it's who we are. For over 25 years, Wagoner's Welding has been a family-owned business built on honesty, hard work, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's custom truck beds or ramps, heavy-duty fabrication, hydraulics, or precision repair work, every weld and every detail is crafted for strength, reliability, and long-lasting performance. We don't cut corners, we build quality that lasts, because your truck needs to work as hard as you do. When you want value, craftsmanship, and custom work done right the first time, choose the team that treats you like family. Visit Wagoner's Welding at 446 DeHart Church Road in North Wilkesboro, or call 336-670-3427 to see how we can get your job working for you. At Wagoner's Welding, craftsmanship isn't just what we do, it's who we are. For over 25 years, Wagoner's Welding has been a family-owned business built on honesty, hard work, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's custom truck beds or ramps, heavy-duty fabrication, hydraulics, or precision repair work, every weld and every detail is crafted for strength, reliability, and long-lasting performance. We don't cut corners, we build quality that lasts, because your truck needs to work as hard as you do. When you want value, craftsmanship, and custom work done right the first time, choose the team that treats you like family. Visit Wagoner's Welding at 446 DeHart Church Road in North Wilkesboro, or call 336-670-3427 to see how we can get your job working for you.
All right, it's time to get down with the show, Chris. Let's go ahead and grab one of our finishers. I don't know why sometimes it's, it doesn't show you where they actually finish. I think because the session isn't over. What the heck do I know, Chris?
You know what? It doesn't matter to me. I like you just the way you are.
Now I know you're a damn liar. Damn liar. Time to bring in our third place finisher, Mr. Nicholas Don Francesco. Comment ça va, mon ami? That means hi. How are you?
I'm good. Pretty stoked about third place.
Yeah, absolutely. You started 7th tonight. You got up to 4th. Definitely a mix of strategies in the field. So why don't you just talk to us about your pit strategy? I know you pitted on around lap 35 when that caution came out, and then you pitted a second time. So, you're marching through. Tell us about what you were feeling with the truck, and well, obviously it worked out pretty dang good. You're talking to us, and we're pretty cool to talk to. Am I right?
Yeah, you guys are pretty cool to talk to every now and then. When I finish well. But yeah, we had a solid truck. I felt like we could have won the race tonight. But obviously, the staying out strategy worked to win the race. Yeah, I thought pitting there, I didn't know what I was going to do, like if I was going to be able to catch or whatever, or staying out. I didn't know what to do. I just followed everybody else there in that second pit stop.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of committed a little bit once you'd gone in, and it was tight. I know Copperthorn pitted. He was running second with just about 8 seconds back from the leader, and then you guys were closing in around the 12-second mark, so about 4 to 5 seconds behind him. So, it's probably good that you pitted, but I think what really was the debate is that time down pit road. Could you make it up, right? So, didn't look like you could.
We almost did. I think we needed about at least 5 to 10 more laps.
Yeah, definitely. What about handling for the truck? Did you find it greasy out there or pushy?
I was kind of taking it easy, to be honest with you. I didn't really push the truck too hard. I think the only time I really pushed the truck is on the restart, that one restart we had, because those guys had no tires and we were getting bobbled up there, and I felt like the 66 got a good lead and he was able to just drive away. But me and Johnny ended up catching him, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I wasn't doing anything egregious with the truck to burn the tires off too quick.
Well, this track isn't going to be very forgiving to somebody who overdrives entry or exit. So, I mean, based on your pace, you had long run speed. So, very commendable for you to be able to manage your tires. Looking at the points championship here, this finish here is going to help you maybe march forward a little bit. But before we talk about that, Chris wants to know. Chris, what do you want to know?
Well, I want to thank Nicholas first because he used a word that I use often, egregious. So thank you.
Because he's a long-time watcher. That's why.
Long-time watcher, yes. Nicholas, congratulations, buddy, on a podium, man. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I watch you guys, I don't know, a couple times during the week, and I hear the word egregious a lot.
Yes. I'm glad you added that to your vocabulary. Man, you did great. I always try and talk Robert into adding more laps to the race. So would have you liked if I got him to add 10 more laps to tonight's race?
That would have been helpful because we'd be 2 spots better right now.
Ooh.
You know, Robert, sometimes we got to give the drivers and the viewers, the fans, what they want.
We're just the broadcasting company, Chris. We don't decide the laps, okay?
Oh, we can't do that? Oh.
Yeah, that's above our pay grade.
All right. Well,
there are other times where I race double the laps that we ran tonight here. So if we're gonna add more laps, I'm all for it. So
nice. Well, Nicholas, you did a great job tonight. It is very nice to talk to you, and I'm glad you got on the podium and had a good race. And yes, this will be a nice boost in points for you. So I don't know if our magicians behind the curtain have recalculated our points. I'm thinking that has not happened just yet, but we will talk about next week's race at I don't have that graphic in front of me. It's wait, I'm going to try and remember it. It's it's Gateway WWTR. How do you feel? how do you feel about that next week?
Gateway's not a track I've ridden race very often, so we're gonna need to do a lot of practice. But unfortunately, outside of that, we got some IRL stuff going on, so my schedule may change. So gotta deal with that first, and then after that, we can see what my plans are for Gateway. Outside of that,
okay. Well, I hope you make it. I wish you best of luck. And if you need if you need me to try and get some laps shortened, send me a sign somehow. We'll try and end the race early. If you need laps added, send me a sign. I'll see what I can do there. And just best of luck, man. You're in the hunt here for this championship still. And I hope you make it next week. And I hope we get to chat with you again. Okay, buddy? Before I let you go, who would you like to give some flowers to?
Definitely you guys, Outlier TV, for doing the amazing job that you guys do week in and week out. James Wagner's Welding Company for sponsoring, and the Ipswich Soap Bay Company, or however you say it. I don't really know.
Ipswich.
Yeah, Ipswich. And the Precision Gates and fencing.
Fences.
Yeah. Um, Still learning those two, but and then got to give a shout out to my truck because that truck was on fire tonight.
Heck yeah.
And fuego, as we say here in Southern California. And fuego. And
all the
we'll leave it
languages
at
tonight.
that.
All the languages.
All righty. So yes, no, Nicholas, great job, buddy. Great race tonight. And like I said, I hope you make it next week. And I hope we chat with you then. Okay, bud?
Sounds good.
All
See
right.
what happens.
All right, Nicholas. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, take care, man. Good finish.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
P3 tonight. Nicholas Don Francesco. You know, Chris, I heard one kind of important piece is that some real life commitments might be holding them back from a championship run.
Heard it too. I
Man.
guess, yeah. We'll have to see how that plays out. That's drama in the Roughneck Racing Series Championship.
Absolutely. Let's grab our second place finisher, the 74 machine of Nick Boyd. Nick, Rob, and Chris up in the booth. How's it shaking in that P2 spot tonight?
It feels really good considering I thought maybe I had a top 10 tonight if I was lucky. I just couldn't find any speed in practice.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like you kind of had the long game locked down, where it's like you didn't have early race pace, but as it progressed, and we seen some maybe unfavorable pit stops by a couple drivers, you definitely marched forward. So tell us a bit about, kind of like tires and truck handling for yourself. How was that overall?
The truck was a little loose, and I talked to Ben Ryan in practice, and he said 2 tires was fast for a few laps, but it evened out. So when I stopped, I only took right sides and enough fuel to make it.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if I'd be taking tips from that 67 anymore because he ate water barrels.
Yeah, after tonight, it closed up the points a lot, and I don't know if I'll listen to him. He might tell me to change left sides next week.
Yeah, unfavorable pit strategies are definitely in your future. I mean, overall, great race. 2 cautions tonight. Did you have any like early suspicions as to what to expect? Because you bolted on tires there at lap 35. Again, you pitted and took some more tires. So did you feel pretty confident that we wouldn't see much more trepidation on the track?
This place races like a good 1.5 miles. It's the biggest short track there is, and then once you get separated out and it's one-on-one battles, it goes really good, and guys have a lot of respect for each other, so it just takes off through the night goes.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, Mr. Catman. I'm just mesmerized by Juliet on the hood all the time. I've been having intimate moments with my cats lately, like obviously PG-13 otherwise. But Chris, what do you want to say to Nick for his P2 finish?
Some interesting. Nick, congratulations, buddy. It's always nice to chat with you. You're a very nice guy, and I'm glad you had a great race. Yes, and we always enjoy seeing your truck on the podium with Juliet, right? Juliet?
Yep, that's Juliet. I'm thinking about putting Simba on the truck here pretty soon.
I would like to see that. Simba. And a nice showing. You were like Robert has said, you kind of made your way through the field, and you did what you do best. You just deliver great race pace, get through the field, and then you maintained not the lead but close to it. So a very nice race. It was exciting to watch you finish. We are going to Gateway next week, and
No
just
singing.
wanted to.
No singing while announcing track names.
I just wanted to get your thoughts on going to Gateway next week and how you feel about it.
Gateway race is like a road course, so watch for the best of the best. Go to the top.
Ooh.
Okay, and how and so how do you do there?
I'm always strong.
Ooh.
Okay, I love it. So we'll definitely be talking to you next week. That'll be awesome.
With any
Yeah.
luck, you'll be talking to me.
Yeah, it will be nice to chat with you then. I'll throw that down right now.
Yeah, you definitely can
And-
run both high and 1 and 2.
Yeah, I need to work on leading some laps next week because that's what's going to be the doom for the points championship is leading laps.
It'll be a great opportunity to have Simba on the truck.
Yes, it will.
And Robert, maybe you can flash the I don't know if you have the current points total, but you can have the not including tonight's race. I just wanted to see here where we're at.
Actually,
So,
give me
Nick-
uno momento.
Stand by, everybody. We're going to get the latest and greatest points.
There's the latest and
So,
greatest points.
Oh, look at that. So, Nick, I don't know if you have a visual or not, but you're at 275. I was about 8 points down from Ben Ryan. You're running in second place. So that's awesome. That's rad. And then you are 1 point ahead of Ben Parson. I don't know if you're looking at your screen or if you can see what we see, but this is super exciting. We have 2 races to go. You say you feel comfortable. You race well at Gateway. And plus, we get to see Simba on the truck. So I'm definitely looking forward to next week. Don Francesco is not too. Oh, shoot. He's tied for 4th with Eric Copperthorne and then James Wagner right behind. So, yeah, we're coming down to it. You guys are putting on a heck of a show, a heck of a season. And yeah, I just wish you the best of luck next week. And let me give you a opportunity here to give flowers.
I got to say, I hope Shane's feeling better next week. He's a little under the weather. And thanks to Popik Mancunis for covering all the bills. Have a great night, you guys. And we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, congrats
you,
on
Nick.
the P2.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks. Good night.
P2 finisher. Strong predictions for Gateway, Chris. Strong predictions there. It wasn't very direct. It was kind of like undertone and subtle. So, I'm expecting some secret sauce out of that 74.
I think it's just sauce. It's not even secret. You know you're getting A1.
A1. Catman.
A1. You guys have A1 sauce?
Yeah, we have steak sauce. We're bringing in our winner tonight. So Dan Park, Robin, Chris up in the booth. We stole you away there, but hats off on the win. Hats off on the strategy, making it work out. Why don't you tell us a bit about your pit there at lap 35 and how much you had to clutch, because we definitely caught you on the clutch.
I started clutching as soon as I hit 4th place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I ran hard to start the run because I wanted to get up there with them, and I knew the people that stayed out, which I don't know why they stayed out. That was definitely the wrong move, but I knew once they stayed out, we had to get around them before I could start working on the fuel saving and all that.
Yeah, I mean, watching was the 67 of Ryan, the 28 of Tolleson, and the 33 of Parson. Watching them after about 3 or 4 laps, as soon as he got in those tires, they were almost like pylons in front of you guys. And, the field did a great job of navigating around them because they tanked. So definitely not the move.
Yeah, they dropped pretty quick. I wasn't expecting them to stay out. Like there was no expectation of anybody staying out there.
Well, I think based on previous races at Roughneck and short tracks, even though that Richmond is wide, there's a lot of opportunity for drivers to overdrive and be overly aggressive and cause cautions. So like Bristol, there was a large amount of cautions, but tonight, I think they were hoping on a caution in like 10 or 15 laps, right? So that didn't happen.
They had to have. I was pretty ecstatic with how the racing was. I made a bonehead move to start the race. I have to apologize to the 62. That was not my intentions at all.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
like wrecking
Way to go,
anybody.
a-hole!
oh, Chris with the bad over fucking sound bites. Can't swear, Chris. No,
No,
Dan.
that was to you, Robert. That was to you.
Oh man, I thought, or well, that
I was hoping you would just not even get into that, but you did.
Jesus. Dan, we watched that back, and the 62 was up in the third groove. You had the 66 probably about a lane off the bottom. So I mean, maybe you just drove in a little hot there, but you barely got into it. But these trucks are pretty easy to send around, right? So
Yeah, and I definitely took the blame for it. I knew it was my fault. Once we exited the corner, I was like, "Yep, that's on me, 100%."
Chris
I was
didn't
like,
want to.
"Now,
Chris didn't
now
want to
we're
give
gonna
it to you.
now we're gonna have to play
No,
the
I didn't.
strategy of trying to get back up there."
Yeah. And you did a fine job of it. You marched back up front. This is going to be your first win at Roughneck Racing. So hats off to you. Stout field cars here. So how does this win feel for you?
I feel great. Like I've ran. This is now my 4th race, and my worst finish so far is 8th.
Yeah.
So I can't complain at all. Like, and these guys they all race you clean. They race hard, but they race you clean, and it's so much fun being around them.
Yeah. I mean, I
Like
was
even
I was expecting worse tonight, to be honest.
yeah, I kind of was too because it was Richmond and it's really loose off the corners if you're not ready for it.
Yep.
And even with people passing me when I was saving fuel, they were respectful. Like nobody like drove it in super hard on me or anything. I was like, this is crazy. Most people just want to go and will get around you at all costs.
Well, it was just looking like, we were watching your cockpit there and we were bouncing around to others. The track wasn't hot, but it looked like the truck on entry was tight. And based on your wheel inputs versus some others, it looks like some were overdriving that apex where they had more wheel input and potentially would have been sliding up to the track in somebody's left rear. So I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
felt
had to
that.
be calm with if you overdrove it from the center off, you were pushing to the wall real fast. And if you overcooked in the corner, then you were super loose the entire rest of the corner. Like it was an animal you had to that you had to deal with.
Yeah, and I agree completely. We saw other drivers skate away, but you're in the winner circle tonight, Dan. You definitely earned this victory with an amazing strategy, saving fuel, getting it done. Chris has never won a race in his life. Chris, I'm gonna I'm gonna toss it over to you. Let you talk to a winner and let some of that emotion spill over from Dan to you, just so you can feel like what it's to win.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wish that's all you could say about me. It's just I never won. I have a lot of other stats. Hey, Dan, that was awesome, buddy. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, we saw the little, we'll just say blip. I mean, whatever. It wasn't such a big deal early in the race, but you just you drove consistent, you drove well, you charged through the field, and you dominated. And it's a well-earned podium and a well-earned win. And you are such a nice addition to this league, and for the reason that what you touched on already, as far as just it's a great league filled with great drivers. There's tons of respect, and you could see that tonight. Could have been a mixed bag. Could have had a handful of cautions. You never know here at Richmond, but it was a great race. It was so entertaining for us as broadcasters and for the viewers. And yeah, you laid it down. It was a great job. So I guess I don't really have any questions. I think Robert kind of touched on them all, but I just want to just say that we really enjoyed watching you race. And yeah, you're a great fit for Roughneck Racing, and we're glad that you've been doing so well. You know what I mean? We've had our eye on you for the last couple races, and you've been delivering.
Not in a weird way. I mean, Chris maybe in a weird way, but definitely not me, Dan. So
well, I do watch them over and over again.
Before we send you off, we're headed to Gateway next week. Are we going to see the same kind of stout performance from you?
I'm a big fan of the short flat track, so I'm hoping. I like Gateway, and yeah, so I'm really hoping for the same type of performance from me. I know I can do it. I ran Gateway numerous times, so
It
All
sounds
right.
like a lot of people like Gateway, so we're looking forward to another great race next
We
week.
we only asked 2 people, and one wasn't sure.
Gate. The thing with Gateway is you got to be smooth, especially off of 2. If you're not smooth off of 2, you will wreck it before long.
Oh yeah, it unloads up. It unloads out of 2 in a weird way.
Yep. Yeah, it's because the transition goes back to flat.
Yep.
Somehow.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it does. Chris, now
Nope.
I'll shut up now. Chris, it's you got this, baby. I'm sorry, Chris.
Well, you kind of took my part away from me. So, yeah, I was going to ask Dan about Gateway, but he said he does well there. So, yeah, well, we asked 2 people. Fine. Yeah, Dan, I think it's going to be a great race next week. And yeah, you definitely have proven you're a hard charger. You say you like Gateway. So we're expecting a good one, and just wish you the best next week. And we hope to chat with you again. Would you like to give some flowers for your win?
Of course. Well, I dedicate all my races to my dad and my grandma, which I lost. Both of their names are actually on my car or my truck. Got a shout out to my friends and family that are watching, especially my mom. She watches every one of my races now. This one means a lot, especially racing with my dad's name on it. They mean a lot to me.
Well, I mean,
Well,
definitely
that-
sounds
that-
emotional, right? So
Another person I got to shout out besides shouting you guys for the broadcast is Michael Steele, graphics and design. He does all my paints, and they all come out phenomenal.
No, the truck looks great, buddy. And yes, I could just super appreciate your, your shout out, your flowers. Racing has been a big deal in my family as well. I used to do it with my father, and I've done it with my daughters. It's a big deal. So I can definitely understand the connection. So just we're happy for the win tonight for you. And yeah, just best of luck in the next 2 races. Okay, buddy.
Appreciate it.
And we'll chat with you next time. Okay, take care of yourself, Dan.
all right, congrats on
Of
the win, buddy.
course. Thank you.
First time winner, Chris. Dan Park getting it done in a tough field of trucks. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah,
Chris?
man.
What do you have to say?
I think it was awesome. I mean, I already said it. It was a great race. I mean, I hope all of the fans enjoyed this one. I definitely did. You know, we weren't sure what we were going to get. It was clean racing. We saw the 1 caution, but we saw some off strategies, green flag, pit stops. I mean, it had everything. It was exciting. You don't know what's going to happen. It delivered. I loved it, and we have just great drivers in this league. It's always great to chat and check in with them, and you can tell that all of them just super pleased with their performance, just through their heartfelt comments. And yeah, dude, home run for sure. I think this is my favorite of the season.
I mean, last week we were caution free. This week at a more challenging track, more technically challenging as far as I'm concerned. And you could take my opinion for what it's worth. Only 2 cautions, and one was a solo spin. The other one was just incidental contact from tight racing. There's not a lot of real estate here to make. So Gateway being bigger, I think my expectations are in the same here. It's season 9 is going to close out super challenging, super tight. I'm going to overuse super, but super awesome, because race 11 and race 12 we're crowning a champion. The points championship is super tight.
Agreed. It's so close, and I'm super fired. I said it too.
Yeah.
I'm super fired up about this race tonight. I want to see if we can round the drivers up right now and just do another race.
Yeah, like let's
Like right now, like can we get it together and just have them jump in? Because
Help.
I mean, I'm really super fired up about what we just saw. It was awesome racing.
Yeah, I agree. Type points battle, we touched on that. Next week's Gateway. Chris, I'm going to bring up some stats, but you touched on how the race went, and I agree completely. Dan Park grabbed most laps led tonight. Ben Parson in the off strategy has the fastest lap, and Barry Tolson off strategy too grabbed the pole position. So we had 6 different lead changes with 5 different leaders. Just phenomenal racing tonight for 125 laps at Richmond. And hard charger, shout out to James Wagner, up 9 spots, finishing out 10th tonight. So good for him.
Very good. Side note, not to take away anything from tonight, of course, but just in the chat here, you're not sighing at me, are you, buddy?
Me?
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't sigh. Did I sigh?
Here we go. So I just wanted to get at this real quick. So the first half before the caution, I don't remember where it was in the race, but we had our eye on Ben. He was leading pretty handily, and I had made a comment that handily. We don't use that in Southern California too often, but I'm going to bring it back. He was leading very handily, and he had never raced here before, so he either got a lot of practice in during the week, or just as a rockin' good driver and just delivered tonight. Probably a little bit of both, obviously, but he does not own Gateway. So I just wanted to throw that in. I was monitoring the chat here, so we will see how well he does at Gateway next week with no practice, at least, because it'll be a brand new track for him. He's got to download it. And yeah, so just something fun to look forward to as well. Hopefully I'll remember that and I'll bring it up in the race broadcast next week.
Yeah, I mean, he must have put in the work tonight to be in contention. Fastest race lap, but I mean, really, I expect big things from Parson. I expect bigger things from Boyd, like even from Ryan. That points battle it's going to come down to the wire now, especially with that 67 machine not having the finish he was hoping for. So all the drops are counted in our point standing. So these last 2 races are heads up for points. So you have to finish better than the previous. So if you know what I mean? So like
tickling is what that is.
Yeah, like I'll bring this up here. So if you look at on the far right hand side, their average finish, they need to finish in a podium position to be better, but then they also need to finish ahead of the car in front of them to ensure that they get that better finish, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. We'll have to throw some interesting little side games we can play for the next 2 races.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Once again, shout out to the 3 Machine Jam Park. Beautiful victory. Super awesome job, because that's the word of the night. Super awesome paint, and super emotional.
Super dedication. Yeah, for sure. Just
super dedication. I like that even better. But it's nice to see that, and it's consistent across the league. Is that there's passion and emotion in the racing. It's connected to friends and family, and it's connected to those who watch the broadcast. So thank you for everyone from friends and family who watch it. Definitely put a like and share on it, and subscribe to the channel, because OTV bringing you all the hot sauce except for a timing tower that works tonight.
Yeah, that definitely was mild. Mid, as the kids say. And Phipps, late breaking news, Phipps downloading where the heck are we going?
Gateway, buddy.
Gateway. Phipps downloading Gateway as we speak. So yeah, it'll be a lot to take in next week.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to really take a nap before the race.
Oh man. All right. Well, maybe we should get out of here, Chris. Shut this down. What do you think?
Yeah, I have some music queued up. I don't know if you have any slow-mo vid you want to accompany my outro here.
I can do that.
Okay.
Buttons. we'll go ahead and grab.
I'll come up with something better next week.
Are we playing reggae again?
I couldn't doubt. We are. We're going reggae again, but it's all right.
Fudge popsicle.
I didn't have time to queue up something different, but it's for the fans. I don't think the Roughneck viewers got this, so let me know when you're ready, buddy.
Yeah, whatever. Sayonara, everyone.
The original dancehall jungle is
Good night,
there.
everyone. Bye,
General
Chris.
leave you alongside the MB. The world is in trouble. I will tell a murderer. It goes. I am the incredible general. Sensational with the coming. Incredible general. Yo, mad the whole of them, I spin them like a windmill. You talk for them, don't tell them how we got the skill. Dance gone nice unless when they pan the bill. And the girls see you with vices like them dreams get fulfilled. Pass on with them in the pass on with them in the cold, with them in the chill. I go winner, settle winner, over the hill. When the one comes to see that, when the must say sick, when the must say ill.
That's all I got, Robert.
All right, Rob and Chris
Bye.
signing off. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.